blind gal. So look, I finally got good lighting. So this is a different kind of video. I'm not doing my makeup because it's already done. Just a little neon moment, you know, to match my top, which is from Shein, and this colourful scrunchie I have, and also my hair, which doesn't know what it's doing at the minute. So in today's video, I'm actually going to talk about how to find inspiration for makeup. As someone who has struggled for a while with finding that inspiration, I feel like I'm okay now. So I'm just gonna offer my tips and advice for you. If you're someone who's never like inspired or can never seem to think of what to do, then yeah, keep on watching. So I would go like sometimes weeks without doing makeup because I was just never inspired. Like I would just be like, what to do? I don't know what I'm doing. So I just never did makeup because I was like, well, I don't want to just do something like pretty basic and something that I've already done. But I literally did loads of stuff just to find inspiration, and they've actually helped me so much. So first thing, which is a great idea to find inspiration, is colour. Just be inspired by your favourite colour, you know, do a full face of, like today I've done mainly like green and neon yellow. Like if your favourite colour is pink, do a pink look, you know, do like maybe like a colour series, like, you know, rainbow. So starting with red and then orange and then yellow, you know, like every colour for each look. Or even do a rainbow look. Colour can be inspirational and you can have a lot of fun with colour. Also, going with the colour is how the other video I did when I picked out some scrunchies and I did my makeup inspired by that. If you have a lot of colourful scrunchies, do that. Pick 3 random ones out and then work with the colour scheme that you got. With that as well, that can really challenge you as well, and it can like push you to work out of your comfort zone. So working with different colours, different colour combos, you know, you just have fun with it. Another thing that's similar to that is doing a random number generator. So getting your favourite palette and then, you know, counting how many shades are in. So let's say I was using a Morphe 35B palette, I would type 1 to 35 in a random number generator, and I would pick maybe like 4 colours. So I would basically do random number each time, and then let's say it landed on number 17, you'd count how many shades 17, use that colour, and then do it for 3 more shades, and then work what you got. You know, if you don't have colourful scrunchies, that's another great way, using your favourite palettes. And you can do it for like each of your palettes, so every palette do 3 random numbers and then work with what you've been given. A thing that I used to struggle with is like being inspired by other artists. Like I used to think, oh, I don't want to be that gal that always takes inspiration from other people. But don't be scared, because the artist may like the fact that you've took inspiration from their work. Obviously, if you do get inspired by someone, please give credit, because, you know, some people work really hard on their work, and if you look at their look and you think, wow, I want to recreate that, or that's inspired me, then mention it. This look was inspired by whoever, you know. Don't be scared to be inspired by other artists, because, you know, everyone does it. Everyone sees ideas others have and then they take it on board and they make them their own ideas. Obviously not copying, but like they are inspired and then they create their own ideas that have been inspired from other people's ideas and then make them their own, if that makes sense. But yes, if you don't want to do the whole colourful thing, then just scroll down Instagram, go through the explore page, you know, look at hashtags relating to makeup and just look at people's looks, and then, you know, you might see something you're like, wow, I want to recreate it, or wow, that's inspired me, I've got so many ideas. You know what I mean? You can also look on like Pinterest for stuff like that as well. Pinterest is really good for inspiration. Like even looking at artwork, like not makeup, like you can be inspired by art, because it's all the same. So many people do art, like I'm trying to think of a famous artist, but you know, people taking inspiration from like famous artists, like basically do their work on their face, which is incredible. But yeah, if you are doing stuff like that as well, again, don't forget to credit who you're inspired by, if that makes sense. You can also be inspired by like everyday objects, like go around your house and, you know, let's say you have a bookshelf full of books, and I don't know, like the book cover inspires you. You know, it could be like a nice, colourful, yeah, I don't know, like anything. You can take inspiration from anything. You can look at something and think, right, I'm going to use the same colours, this, I'm going to use the kind of pattern, like let's say my little cup. It's kind of like, I got this from Cyprus. It's got like, I know, like fake ice inside. You could do an eye look like that, like blue, and then add in the little frost and white. You can be literally inspired by anything. It's just really, with things like that, it's a bit hard because you've got to really think of what you can do. Like if it's something like quite plain, you think, can I be inspired by this? I mean, you can literally be inspired by anything. You can be inspired by the sky, you know, all these cloud looks going around. It's like, you could also like go on Google, type in your favourite things, like if your favourite food, favourite drink, favourite colour, you know, and then go on images and then just look at like, you know, different pictures of your favourite thing and see if you can be inspired by that, because I actually did a look inspired by Haribo's, so yeah, even your favourite sweets or anything, you can literally find inspiration if you just know where to look. So even if you type in like a colour and like maybe like purple's my favourite colour, I mean not today but like type in like purple aesthetic and then look at the images and then see if anything, you know, just have a browse on the internet, guys, because it's free, and you know, inspiration is literally everywhere. Even be inspired by your favourite film, like maybe doing characters, you know, the film cover, anything. Another thing you could do is probably like create a little series on Instagram or wherever you post. So like I said at the beginning, doing like a colour, so basically doing a look for each colour of the rainbow, and then that could be like a little series, you know. It could be CD, album art, you know, your favourite album, and then do a look based on that, and then another album, you know. You can create fun little series. Even doing like 3 looks 1 palette, you know. Sometimes I used to just find inspiration just by looking at my palette. Like I would open it up and I'd be like, right, this colour, this colour, this colour, let's go. Like this was all after I was really bad for finding inspiration, but it's literally just looking for it. Like nothing's just gonna come to your head. I mean, if it does, then you're lucky. But honestly, just don't be scared to look around. Even going in a shop and looking at a shop item, don't steal though, you know. Even if you're going out shopping, you can see something, you're like, wow, I like the look of that, I'm gonna do a look inspired by that, if that makes sense. I think that's everything I've written down, but obviously there's so much other things that you can do to find inspiration. I'm still learning different ways to find inspiration, but they are like my tips and advice that I do now, what helps me. A lot of mine is colour inspiration, because I love colourful looks. But even just events, like, you know, date night, back to school, prom, wedding, you know, festivals. You can even do looks inspired by seasons, so summer, spring, autumn, winter, and holidays like Easter, birthdays and Christmas. But yeah, that is everything I've got written down, so if you have any ideas of how you find inspiration, then leave them in the comments below so other people can see if I haven't said it. Also, you're giving me new ideas, you know. If any of the things I've said have helped you, then please let me know. And you can follow me on social media, so you can follow me on Instagram, which is makeupbethann with 2 N's, and the same on Twitter, makeupbethann with 2 N's. I always leave them linked down below anyway. And yes, that's it. Short and sweet, like me. But yeah, again, If you want to leave any suggestions on what kind of videos you want to see, then honestly, feel free. I want to make videos for you guys. Yeah. So that is it, guys and gals. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!